Hello. Yeah, I ain't done a video again for a while, for a couple of weeks. Been really busy again. But yeah, this is just a little video to let you know what's been kind of happening lately. Basically it's just another load of hospital appointments, and specifically today I want to talk about the hospital appointment I went to today. See, at first I was confused. I had forgotten what it was for, because I've had so many the past few weeks and I've got more to come, and a few have been cancelled and rearranged, so I've just kind of lost track of it all, and it's just kind of like luck of the draw really. Turn up to the appointment to find out whether it's been cancelled, rescheduled, or you know, and then find out what the appointment was for, you know. And I've been writing everything down because my memory is terrible, but it's just where I've got so much, you know, I put it all on my calendar and then I'm like, right, now, what the hell? Because the main problem at the moment is the orthopedics appointments, because I'm getting them left, right and centre, because instead of doing one appointment for the whole body, you know, for the whole skeleton, they're doing an appointment for each part of the skeleton. So one day I'll have my hip checked out, the next day I'll have my feet checked out, the next appointment I'll have my, I don't know, my spine checked out, I'll have the next one, I'll have my knees checked out, you know. And because marfan syndrome affects the skeletal system and the joint system quite badly, I do need regular checkups. Also with the osteoarthritis, now I need regular checkups on that as well. So, and that is kind of affecting the marfan syndrome as well. So, but yeah, so it's just chaos with that at the moment. But yeah, I've sort of digressed a little bit, haven't I? But yeah, I was going to talk about today's appointment. I sort of turned up and I was thinking, now which body part is it that we're going to be talking about today? I hope the doctor knows, because I don't. But yeah, it was alright. He knew what was going on. It's a really nice doctor, really helpful, really friendly. But yeah, it was my feet we were talking about today. You know, basically, the easiest way I could put it is they're screwed. I've got to have surgery. We discussed it at length today, me and the doctor, and he thinks it's probably the best course of action, and I think it might be as well for the long run, because at the moment the state of my feet, it's making walking even harder than it usually is. You know, because problems with my hip, that makes it hard walking when that flares up. The problems with my marfan joints, you know, the dislocations and things like that. You know, that makes it tricky to walk. Now my feet, it's a problem that is caused by the marfan syndrome. It's all the tendons, and stuff like that, and the muscles that are kaput. And if you think your tendons are the things that hold your body together basically, and because Marfan syndrome is a connective tissue disorder, I have lack of collagens and stuff like that, lack of those proteins. They're basically the building blocks almost of the body. They're like the glue that holds it together. And with Marfan syndrome, I don't have that glue, so to speak. That's kind of the easiest way of putting it. So my tendons are very weak, muscles are very weak as well, and they kind of deteriorate over time and degenerate and waste away. So it kind of makes the joints more sublux. Sublux, easiest way of putting that means partially dislocated or double jointed, as most commonly people know it as, or hypermobility. And with Marfan syndrome, hypermobility syndrome is a comorbid of that. So yeah, my joints are very loose. And over time, as the collagen breaks down and as the tendons break down, they get even looser. So my feet, he was looking at them today, examining them, and the doctor basically said, yeah, those tendons don't work at all anymore, and you don't really have any muscle strength there. So basically my feet are just bony bags of flesh sort of hanging about at the end of my leg. So basically I need the surgery to give them more support and try and fix some of the tendons, maybe reshape the feet, put some of the bones back in their correct places, you know, and initially that should make walking easier and less painful, because at the moment when I walk I get excruciating cramps in the soles of my feet. Then I get the muscle spasm feelings in my feet. Then shooting pains start to travel up into my ankle. Then that starts to travel up my leg. And then of course with the hip trouble, I have the shooting pains that start in the hip and then go down the leg. So they both kind of meet in the middle at the knee. And the knee's just like, do you know what? I can't take this. I'm going to give up too. So, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, my legs just don't want to work when that happens, you know. So it's been making walking very hard. And I've been trying a few different things to try and relieve the cramps and things. Like I tried compression socks and they have helped a little, and that they're alright, they've helped a little. I managed to walk a bit further the other day, but I think, to be honest, with me and the state of my feet, that's like putting a band-aid on someone who's had their arms chopped off. You know, it's not going to fix that. Or putting a band-aid on a bullet wound or something. You know, it's not, it might help for a little while, but you know, it's not going to fix anything. So yeah, surgery. Basically he's held off the doctor said he's going to hold off on the surgery for a few months because, one, he said it's summer and we don't like to drag people into hospital over the summer, you know, especially with summer holidays around the corner. So he said we'll hold off and we'll do it after the summer. So that was really nice of him. So I've got to go back in a few months to see him again, and we're going to talk more about the surgery and arrange it. So between now and then I've got to, you know, think about the surgery and think whether it is what I really want. And to be honest, I think I've already made up my mind, because to be honest, I can't deal with this pain when I'm walking anymore. And, you know, the doctor said that this isn't going to get better, it's only going to get worse, and sooner or later you won't be able to walk on your feet at all. So it's being bound to a wheelchair sooner than I expected, or sooner than I wanted, or having some surgery that may keep me out of the wheelchair for a bit longer. Not that I have anything against anyone using wheelchairs. I mean, I know they are a great source of freedom for people with disabilities. And I know sooner or later I will need to use mine a lot more. I probably should use mine a lot more than I should, but I don't like to, because I guess I'm not mentally ready for that yet. Mentally, I still want to go hiking and cycling and, you know, and do 100k walks for charity and stuff. And, you know, do all these long walks for charities like I used to. But physically, my body's saying, no, you can't do that anymore, you know. But mentally, I'm like, I can do it. I can still get back to that fitness level, you know. And I'm just kind of thinking now, starting to get into that mindset where, okay, maybe I can't do all the 100k walks or whatever anymore, but at least I can do a 10k or a 5k, you know. At least I can still walk to the shop when I want to, you know, when I want to get some food or something, you know. I at least want to keep that up, you know. If I'm making any sense right now, I'm probably not, but yeah, so the surgery, I've already made my mind up on that. I'm definitely going to go for that, because I think it'll be decent in the long run. He did talk to me, the doctor did talk to me today about sometimes the surgery doesn't always take, and they've got to go back for a second try, and it can be time consuming. Sometimes it won't work at all and it may make the feet worse. But he said the state of your feet at the moment, either way, you know, without the surgery you're going to end up at that stage anyway. So at least with the surgery I've got more of a chance of staying on my feet, you know. So that's what I'm going to go for. But yeah, I'd show you my feet in a sec. If you are about to eat, you may want to rethink watching this video at the moment, because my feet are quite disgusting. I had my toenails removed a couple of months ago, my big toenails, because I had a lot of problems with those, but they've healed quite nicely now. So I guess I haven't showed them since they were done actually. I showed them in a video, I think just after I had them done, when I was changing dressings and things. But I haven't shown them since, so I guess I should show them now to show you how well they've healed. But yeah, I'm going to show you my feet. I'm using a selfie stick at the moment, which is probably why my camera's been all over the place, because I'm not used to using these. I don't like using them. I get paranoid that my phone's gonna fall off of it and shatter on the floor. But yeah, I'm just gonna maneuver this to try and get a shot of my feet. So I'll do one of me sitting down where I am now, and I'll do one stood up, because then you'll see the issues with my feet. You'll see the difference. Right, here we go then, feet time. If you're eating, pause this video, turn it off. If you're about to eat, pause it, turn it off, come back to it later. But yeah, feet. There we go, my lovely feet with some lovely scars. As you can see, very misshapen, very big. There's my toes there, my big toes that I've healed up. They look really weird, but yeah. But you can see I have no arches at all, completely flat. So I stand up. Try and do this. But as you can see with this foot here, it points out more, and basically I'm walking on the ankle joint, which is very uncomfortable, and I get a lot of dislocations with the ankle. Now as you can see here where this lovely little kind of scar is, that bone there is permanently dislocated, and when I walk it goes in and out, and it makes a nice grindy, crunchy feeling and popping sounds, which is very uncomfortable, very painful, so that needs fixing. I've already had surgery once on my feet when I was younger, when I was a child, to shorten the tendons, because my feet were literally both feet were pointing right outwards, and I was walking like a penguin. But yeah, I don't think you can see the scars, but there's a nice scar along there, on both feet. Probably see it better on that one there, a little, you can see just there a little bit of the scar. So yeah, also I can't remember what they're called, but the little bones in your feet here, at night when I go to sleep, where my feet are relaxed, in a relaxed position, all these little bones dislocate in the night when I'm rolling around. Then in the morning when I wake up and I put my feet on the ground and put weight on my feet, all these little bones click back into place, and that's quite uncomfortable and quite painful sometimes. So, you know, kind of totally messed up my feet are. Hello, I'm back again. So yeah, that's my horrible feet. Yeah, kind of, they're a waste of space at the moment, painful waste of space, but hopefully in a few months that'll all be fixed. It's going to take a lot of healing. He said I'll be in casts for a couple of months after the surgery, so that's going to be fun. And I probably won't be able to walk properly for a couple of months, and I'll probably be in a wheelchair for a while, which is going to be fun. Not. But yeah, for now, for the next couple of months, I'm going to be wearing braces on my feet and my ankles to immobilise my ankles and my feet to make sure they have enough support, and that should help stop some of the dislocations and stop some of the pain in my feet. And I had foot moulds made today with plaster of Paris, which was quite fun. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels really nice having plaster of Paris put on you. That's probably weird, but it's so warm because they put it in the warm water and it holds the heat a bit, and it's really warm and really relaxing. That's probably just me that enjoys that, but there you go. I am a bit weird. But yeah, I had those moulds made today, so in a couple of weeks I've got to go back. I think about 2 weeks I've got to go back and collect those and have those fitted. It's like gonna be like a big plastic boot, big pair of plastic boots, I think. That's what the guy said anyway. So probably end up walking around looking like a astronaut or something, looking like I'm wearing space boots. So that'd actually be quite fun. Maybe not. If it matches my outfit, then it'd be alright, but not really. I'm joking. I don't really wear matching outfits. I'm not really one for fashion or anything, as you can probably tell. Green plaid with bright pink hair. So yeah. But yeah, I had my hair cut. Got a new hairstyle for the summer. I've decided to cut down the sides and the back and have a bit of a quiffy top. And yeah, I decided to dye my hair pink because I'd never had pink hair before. I've had like reds, purples, I even had silver at one point. I even had black hair with electric blue tints, which was quite wacky. So yeah, I've never had pink before, so I thought, why not? Let's go with pink. And I quite liked it, because I quite like it. It reminds me of candy floss. So, but yeah, I'm digressing again. So I think I'm going to let you all go now because it's quite late here, and I could do with getting some sleep, to be honest. And that, but yeah, I'll keep you updated. But yeah, in the next few days, hopefully, if all goes to plan, I'm going to be making a video or a few videos with some poetry, because I'm practicing at the moment the delivery of my poetry for the open mics and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a video about the poetry, why I got into poetry, why I started doing open mic poetry, and the progress I'm making with it. And I'm going to attempt to try and read one of the poems from memory. It probably won't work because my memory is terrible. And I'm going to try and improve the way I read it, because usually I'm very anxious on stage and very nervous, so I can come across quite quiet and monotone and boring and stuttery and cluttery. So I'm going to try and improve the way that I read poems, my poetry. So I'm going to do a video all about that. So stay tuned on my channel here if you want to see that. But yeah, that's all I've got to say today. I've gabbed on enough, I think. But yeah, I will see you all later. Just one last shot. Mr. Fluffy, Sir Fluffy Bottom, trying to have a nap. And Squeak. Hello, lovely. You pretty. Go back to cleaning yourself then. Sorry, did I interrupt you? I'm not taking a photo. I'm videoing you. You don't need to sit still. She's used to me taking a photo when I point my phone at her, so she sits dead still, posing for the camera. Clever cat. But yeah, again, I'm digressing again. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you all later, and I'll keep you all informed and updated on this foot thingy. But in the meantime, keep an eye out for the poetry videos. Yeah, and see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.